Hey, what's going on? So I'm finally getting the chance to do a video where I can kind of like talk and kind of go through all the junk that I'm trying to just get rid of. I always throw stuff in a big pot when I am through with it or if it goes bad, and I always like making videos about it so that I can go back and look and see what I've used, what I liked, what I need to repurchase, maybe I forgot that I loved. So I don't know if people like watching these, but I know I like watching my own videos. I love watching people do these videos because it's a really good way to know if you like a product or if you really didn't, if you use up the whole thing or whatever the reason is you're getting rid of it. Okay, so I have a lot of body stuff, so one of the first things, this is something I didn't use up all the way, I just didn't really enjoy the scent of it. It's called Warm and Cozy by Pink, and it wasn't extremely moisturizing, so I tried to use it up but I just couldn't, and it's really old, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. A couple more things I have. I have two self-tanning things that I'm getting rid of. I thought I had another one, but I think it's just these two. This is the St. Moritz Dark self-tan. This is like a dupe for St. Tropez, I guess. I liked it at first, but then as it was getting older, it was like, I'm trying to think. It was like really yellow, or not really yellow, but really kind of orange toned, and it just didn't wear well. Like if you did a second coat it would look horrible, and it just was not good. So, you know, like the St. Tropez is really expensive, but this, I don't know, you just gotta be really careful with it. I do really like the Fake Bake Flawless. It's not as pricey as the St. Tropez, but it is pretty good. Now I have a bunch of mascaras. They're just next here. I think one of the oldest ones I have is this little mini roller lash sample. I got this when I was still working at Ulta, and I really did like this one. The brush is really nice. You've probably seen a bunch about it. I really like it, but I did just purchase, I needed mascara, so I did just purchase the They're Real. I've never tried it, so I've been wanting to try that one. So I'm getting rid of that one, but I did really like that one. If I don't like the They're Real as much, I'll repurchase that one next time I need a mascara. I got the CoverGirl, the waterproof clump crusher, just because whenever I was crying a lot I needed a good waterproof mascara, but this really isn't that waterproof. But I did like it for if you have a really crummy mascara and it's too watery or too clumpy. This is really good just to run through your lashes to separate, and it was good for the lower lashes. So it didn't really flake, but it wasn't really waterproof, so getting rid of that. This is the Mally mascara. This is the one that's defining and maximizing. So this side has like a little tiny wand, which is okay, but this side is really black, and then this side has a normal wand, which again is like okay. This is, I think this side is less black, but it's really hard to get off. Another one I did like though was the Big Look mascara by Pure. This one's really good. I remember really liking it because I tried it in the store, but I just wasn't a super big fan of this brush because it's really hard to build up a lot of volume, but this mascara is really good. But yeah, so I don't know if I'd repurchase it again. It was nice and it did wash off easily, volumizing, lengthening, but it was just okay. And then this is just a mascara I'm getting rid of because it kind of just hit the expiration date. I got this one because I thought it would be similar to the Better Than Sex because the brush kind of looks similar because it's got that kind of curved shape, but I just didn't like it because it's super wet. Like this is about 3 months old or more, and if you could just see like when I pull it out, like do you see how much like a goop comes out? It's still like a super wet formula and it clumps really a lot. So it was nice, but I mean, usually I'm the type of person that I don't really care how cheap the mascara is. I can make it work, but it was just like an extra step every day trying to make sure there wasn't too much product on the brush. So now, I might as well just get rid of this. It's just a little blending brush. This is from Coastal Scents. I did like this one a lot. I feel like it's kind of like a dupe for the 217 or whatever, because it's kind of flat this way, but it's kind of fluffy this way too. But it just got really hard and like pricky and it just wasn't comfortable to be blending on my eye anymore, so I'm just throwing it away. I didn't even bother washing it. Next I'm going to do a couple of lip products I'm getting rid of just because they're right here. This one is by Hurrah. This is like my favorite chapstick brand because they're just an awesome brand. The chapsticks aren't too expensive. It's all raw, vegan, natural, and they all smell really good. I always buy like 5 of these at a time, and whenever you put in an order, they always give you free ones to try, so I always give them away to everybody. And this one I just completely used up, so love that. This is a lipstick by Milani. This is in Nude Cream. I did like this one, but I'm not a huge fan of peach lipsticks, and it just smells off, so I'm just getting rid of it. I have a ton of neutral lipsticks, and I didn't really reach for this one because it's too peach for me. Another one I'm getting rid of is a NYX lipstick. I think this is just in Nude. Yeah, in Nude. This is a nice one too, but it's just too light for me. And it just, again, it's really old. It just smells off. So I'm just getting rid of that one, and I didn't really reach for it. The formula is really, really emollient, so I usually like more of a cream or a more matte feeling lip. Okay, so next I have a bunch of little palettes I just decided to get rid of to kind of declutter. I might actually just hold on to them for a little while longer just because, I don't know. But the first one is one of these Wet n Wild palettes. I have colors that are similar to all of these, and it's pretty old, and I just didn't really reach for it, so I just kind of put it off to the side. Another one is, this one's Knock on Wood. They're nice colors, but I have colors similar to all these, so I just didn't need the extra clutter. Another one is this Victoria's Secret eyeshadow quad. They don't make their makeup anymore, so I might hold on to this one too. Another eyeshadow palette I'm getting rid of just because it's kind of like a hassle. It's not really like a hassle, but it's kind of coming apart at the seams here, and I just didn't reach for it a lot. I don't even know why I'm getting rid of this because I did like it. It'd be good for travel, but this is from Physicians Formula, and it's just one of their shimmer strips or something like that. I did really like these 2 shades on the top, but I have like a billion shades exactly like those. So I don't know, I might hold on to it, but it's just broken. If I could, I would have depotted it, but I think it would probably get ruined because it's just one solid strip. So I'm just putting that off to the side. A couple eye products I'm getting rid of. This one is the Essence Gel Liner. I really like this one because it didn't dry out for a really long time, but then when I started using it up again this month, it's just really dry, so I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm going to try to use up some of my other liquid liners, and then maybe I'll repurchase this again. This is an e.l.f. eyeshadow. It's a pigment eyeshadow, but I just wasn't a big fan because it's like a really dark brown color, so it kind of just comes off looking really muddy, and there's not much shimmer in it or anything. So I just never really reached for it. I don't really reach for loose pigments that much anyway, so I just figured I'd get rid of it. This one is a Sephora waterproof eyeliner. This is in Engagement Ring. It's a pretty liner. I don't know if you could see that. It's not like super opaque. I got it because I thought it was going to be really white because I wanted a white eyeliner. By the way, the white NYX eyeliner is excellent. I thought this was going to be a white eyeliner. So that's that one down there. This one's really, really good for adding really cute details to your makeup. But I just didn't like this one because as far as a glittery liner, it dries really chunky and then it flakes off during the day. So even if you want to just put a little bit of this in the inner corner, it's just not very good. It kind of irritates my eye and it just flakes off and it looks really gross kind of during the day. So I'm getting rid of this one. That's from Sephora. And then I used up a Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Actually, I think there's a little bit left in there, but again, like, every once in a while, like, smell your makeup. If it just smells off, just get rid of it. You shouldn't be putting it on your eyes or on your face or anything. I got a bunch of face stuff. I've been really into face stuff lately. So first I want to talk about, this is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I really like this. I just think it looks really flawless. It sets my concealer really, really well. It doesn't feel like it cakes up under my eye or anything, and it just helps it stay put. And I have 2 jars because I did use up one, and then I used up one of my Bare Minerals foundations, and then I actually just popped the bottom off and put the product in there because I like this type of I just think it's easier to use this container rather than that small one. So I just put it in there and I'm just going to use this from now on, and I will always repurchase this because it's like $3. Another thing I really love is the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I purchased the Urban Decay one, a little mini one, just so I can get the nice spray bottle of it, and I'm actually almost done with this. And so once I'm done with this, I'm going to purchase a couple of these because I think a couple of these is like the price of one of these even, and then I'll just keep refilling this product into that sprayer because it's a really nice spray. I used up another one of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundations. This is in W1-2. This is like my favorite foundation like ever. It has really good coverage, it's very natural looking, and for the winter I loved it because it's very moisturizing. I used up this little pure sample of the Dirty Girl mask. This is okay. It's kind of like an exfoliating mask, but it's very gently exfoliating, so it's nice, but I don't know how much the full size is. I don't know if it's that worth it, but it is a nice mask. I'm getting rid of, or actually this is another one of those things that I'm just setting aside because I did really like it, but I could just repurchase it if I do like it because it is really old. This is like one of the first bronzers I ever got. This is the NYX one in medium, and it's nice because it's not like a good like contour color, even though I don't really contour, but because it's really kind of warm, it's like red toned, it's like a nice terracotta shade. If I didn't feel like wearing blush and I just needed to warm up my face, I would use this because it was warm enough that you could almost use it as a blush, so I did really like it. It will make you very orange if you do try to use it as a bronzer, so I wouldn't recommend it for that, but it is really nice just to lightly dust on the face to warm up the face. Another thing I am kind of retiring, but I might just hold on to for nostalgia or just to reminisce. This is the e.l.f. Blush and Bronzing Contouring thing. Contouring Blush and Bronzer. It's the one in... Oh, I think it's just the original shade, but it's got a really big mirror. I love this bronzer. It's pretty dark though. This blush is okay, and I'm just getting rid of it because it's got to be at least like 5 years old maybe. But it's only $3 I think, and if I want to repurchase it I can and just get a new one, but this is like one of the first blushes and bronzers I got, so I'll probably just hold on to it, but I'm probably not going to be using this anymore. Another thing that I use up completely because I love it is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in light number 10. I have another shade I'm using right now because I just love these. It's really good. I just use it right under the eye to clean up my makeup look or just to kind of cover up my dark circles if I have them. So yeah, I really like it, and I just set this with that e.l.f. powder and it lasts all day. It has really good coverage, so I love these concealers. And my last product is my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I just like this for the summer just to do my T-zone a little bit. I didn't use it up completely, but it's so inexpensive that it's not even worth trying to use that because it kept crumbling every time I would do that. So every couple of days, and it would just get all over and it'd just be an extra hassle. So I already repurchased it. I have another one. I think this is translucent and this one is in like creamy natural or something. Yeah, so it's only like $5. I really like this powder. So I use that one up. Now I can toss it. So that's pretty much everything that I've used up in the past couple months or so. So I'm going to finally throw all that crap away. Keep one or two of those things just to kind of reminisce. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned if you want to see any other videos. Hopefully I'll be putting up more videos here and there. I was working full-time this summer, so it got a little crazy, a little busy, but back to school, hopefully I have more time to do some more tutorials. And coming up on Halloween, hopefully I can get some kind of crazy, cool body painting, face makeup, scary looks out. So hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.